I want to quickly share something I've been using lately that has completely revolutionized my workflow as a creator, and that tool is Vizard. If you produce lengthy content like podcasts or webinars and struggle to get polished short clips out for social media, this is genuinely built for that exact problem. I'm going to walk you through precisely what it does, how it stacks up against some of those other flashy AI options, and give you a practical view of integrating it today. So the fundamental concept is that Vizard intelligently seeks out the absolute best parts of your video, the viral moments, the emotional highs, or the strongest takeaways. You simply upload your long recording, set a few basic parameters, and it rapidly generates perfectly bite-sized content ready for Reels, Shorts, or TikTok. That process sounds simple because, frankly, it really is that straightforward to initiate. However, the true benefit you unlock is unparalleled speed and absolute consistency in your output. Instead of just guessing which segment might resonate, Vizard utilizes smart logic to pinpoint the exact clips that statistically show the highest potential for engagement. Now, to be completely transparent, this is not some magic button that writes or creates your original ideas for you. Think of it more like having a hyper-efficient assistant dedicated solely to content repurposing, freeing up your creative brain. The short clips it suggests are immediately usable right out of the box, complete with suggested titles, accurate timestamps, and even thumbnail frame choices. That functionality alone translates directly into saving you multiple hours every single week on tedious editing tasks. For any creator managing filming, community interaction, and growth simultaneously, automating this clip generation feels like gaining a second, tireless brain. Let's dive into some real-world demonstrations where I stress-tested the system with diverse content types. I tested a dense tech talk full of jargon, a dynamically presented TED-style lecture, a busy street vlog, a live acoustic music session, and a fast-paced comedy stream. The tool performs surprisingly well across all these completely different scenarios and audio profiles. For the technical presentation, it successfully isolated the clearest, most quotable sentences and tightened up the intros significantly. Crucially, it uses smart trimming so the clips feel like complete micro-stories rather than just abrupt mid-thought cuts. When testing a high-energy TED-style presentation, it successfully captured moments where the speaker emphasized a key idea with strong delivery. It generated several variations, including a tight 30-second clip for maximum hook and a longer 60-second context clip while keeping the original camera movement intact. In the hectic street vlog scenario with background noise and movement, Vizard zeroed in on the creator's main voice track, ignoring the general ambient clutter. There were a few minor artifacts, like a quick focus shift onto a passerby, but that level of error is right on par with what even experienced human editors might miss. For the musical performance, the tool excels at isolating strong lyrical hooks or clear chorus sections and presenting them cohesively as short edits. It won't magically fix audio sync issues in a live take, but it absolutely finds the most musically appealing segment for short-form consumption. With comedy or live streams, the system is surprisingly adept at detecting laughter spikes or sudden bursts of audience applause as clear-cut markers. It intelligently suggests a clip just before the punchline and one immediately after, allowing you to easily A/B test which version performs better. Now, let's compare this to some of the other trending AI tools you might have seen in various online demonstrations. You see tools focused on generating synthetic video from text prompts or those that animate digital avatars using only audio input. While that technology is fascinating for creative experiments, those systems completely fail to solve the crucial need for repurposing existing long-form footage efficiently. Avatar generators, for example, are amazing for unique pieces, but they don't help you schedule content or batch-produce dozens of clips from a single source automatically. They solve a different problem and certainly don't address the constant grind of maintaining a daily or weekly posting schedule. On the other end, there are high-end enterprise platforms that offer auto-editing, but they are often prohibitively expensive and very rigid in their functionality. Those systems frequently force you into pricey plans or limit you to one or two restrictive templates, which feels like overbuying for a solo operation. This is precisely where Vizard finds its perfect niche, sitting right in the middle by prioritizing high volume and high quality with minimal user input. There are three specific features I rely on constantly that make this tool indispensable for daily operations. First is the auto-editing of viral clips, which scans the entire video and auto-generates the highest potential slices ready to go out. It doesn't just cut, it intelligently frames the subject, applies smart trims, and suggests optimized captions right away. The second game changer is the auto-schedule function. where you define your desired posting frequency and the system queues content automatically. That single setting is monumental because it completely removes the mental fatigue of remembering to manually upload every single clip across platforms. Finally, the centralized content calendar lets you review everything scheduled, rearrange publish dates, and see all your output in one single cohesive location. You can see what's already published, tweak the text, and drag and drop to reorder anything before it ever goes live to your audience. A lot of creators waste time switching between a cutter, a scheduler, and a separate asset manager. But Vizard merges that entire process into one streamlined path. So let's look at a realistic everyday workflow for a busy content creator using this system. Step 1 is simple. Just throw in your 1-hour interview or full-length stream, and it handles all the common file types without any initial re-encoding hassle. Within minutes, the AI scans audio peaks like laughs or emphasis, analyzes visual cues like speaker gestures, and pulls out suggested clips. You receive a ranked list where the top candidates are always the ones the system predicts have the highest viral potential first. Step 3 is the review stage, where you can instantly accept the suggestion or quickly adjust the start-end points, add a custom caption, or swap the suggested thumbnail. It keeps the manual work required for maximum output incredibly minimal for this step. For step 4, you just define your preferred cadence, maybe 3 posts per week, and Vizard automatically queues the content for optimal posting times. You maintain the final say by previewing the entire calendar before anything is sent live to any of your connected social accounts. Finally, the clips post natively, and you can easily circle back later to monitor performance data to refine your future preferences. Regarding customization, you absolutely have control over clip duration, which frame becomes the thumbnail, and even the stylistic tone of the suggested captions. This level of control ensures the automated content still sounds genuinely like your established creative voice. Now, let's be realistic, because no tool is genuinely infallible, and it's important to know the guardrails. Vizard's suggestions are strong, but you should still perform a quick glance over the clips before they officially publish to ensure quality. Sometimes, the AI leans toward obvious surface-level viral moments instead of recognizing subtle narrative beats that might be more valuable in niche communities. If your content relies on extremely precise, beat-for-beat timing, like complex dance edits, you will still need a touch of manual refinement for perfect synchronization. Comparing its scope again to those full-scene animation platforms, the intended purpose is fundamentally different. Those animation tools are fantastic for creating unique, one-off visual content, but they don't speed up your existing content pipeline at all. Vizard isn't trying to generate brand new synthetic people or animate pixels from scratch. Its entire superpower is repurposing your real existing footage frequently and consistently. Here is one final practical tip. If you film in noisy spaces, pair Vizard with a quick lightweight audio cleanup tool beforehand for the best detection results. Also deliberately test different thumbnail styles and caption tones so you can let your audience data rapidly inform your best performing formats. So, what is the final verdict on this process if you are trying to scale your content output effectively? If you are so serious about growing your output without onboarding a full-time editor, this tool delivers massive time savings and removes the friction that stops consistency. It isn't a replacement for your unique creativity, but it is genuinely the best digital assistant I've found for turning mountains of work into a steady social media feed. Compared to those high-cost enterprise solutions or experimental avatar tools, Vizard hits the sweet spot for practicality, speed, and creator-focused volume. To truly see the impact, I recommend you start by feeding it just one long video and scheduling just a couple of the generated clips to see the difference over a month. My confident prediction is that you will see a tangible lift in reach simply by posting more consistently with clips that actually grab attention immediately. That is my honest walkthrough and practical analysis of using this powerful repurposing engine. If you'd like, I can script a very specific tutorial voiceover for you. Maybe something like how I turn one podcast into 2 weeks of content instantly. Or if you need a natural-sounding voiceover drafted for a direct promo video, just let me know, and I will get that script drafted right away.